Now, you guys are probably asking yourselves, Kendall, why are your shelves so empty? I don't know where I thought I suddenly had all this money to buy all of these books.
1, 2, 3.
The video sucked. So I took all my books off my shelf to refilm my ginormous book haul, the first one of 2023, and I feel like it's probably gonna be the best one because I have them divided up by month because I keep track of them in my book journal of which ones I buy, of what books I buy what month. This is scary. I will just preface, I am in my fantasy era, so a lot of these books reflect that. There aren't that many standalones in here. It's a whole lot of series, and for some unknown silly reason, I can't just buy the first book or two in a fantasy series. I have to buy the entire series. So yeah, we're gonna get into it, and we're gonna start off with our humongous January pile because it's a lot. Okay, first book I have on the top here is The Secret History. The Secret History by Donna Tartt. I don't remember why I bought this. I've seen it everywhere, and one of the booktubers I watch her reading vlogs all the time raves about this book, but I can't even remember which booktuber it is. It's Curse of the Wolf King by Tessana Odette. This is the first book in the Entangled with Fae series, the only one from the series I own, but I actually have read this one, and I believe I gave it a 4 stars. I read it in a video that will be coming up very, very shortly, hopefully. Higher fantasy aspects like fae and magic and everything like that put into the story of Beauty and the Beast and kind of just retold, and I enjoyed it. The first book in the Brutal Birthrights series, which is Brutal Prince by Sophie Lark. This is the illustrated edition. I did think illustrated edition just meant illustrated cover, like there wasn't a man on the cover. It's not. That's not what that meant. Was Terms and Conditions by Lauren Asher. I have not read it yet. Second book in the Dreamland Billionaire series. This is Iris and Declan's story. I feel like I'm scared to pick it up because it's a little bit thicker, and I haven't read this thick of a romance before. There's something about thick romances I just can't get behind, but like thick fantasy books I can eat that shit up. The entirety of the Cruel Prince series, and this was the first series I actually finished of 2023. I did read all 3 of these in like 2 days. So if you don't know, or the same with Folk of the Air trilogy, I think that's the name of it. It's Cruel Prince, The Wicked King, and The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. And I have not picked up the, what is it, The Air? There's a spin-off series of this that she just came out with. I don't remember the name of it though. Picked up Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, first book in the Six of Crows duology. No, I do not have Shadow and Bone. No, I do not intend to read Shadow and Bone because I have heard nothing but bad things about it, actually. I used to have this book right when I got into reading again, and kind of just, I picked it up because I had seen it everywhere. I didn't even know what it was about, but then got rid of it because I knew I was never going to read it. Like, I had no interest in fantasy at the time. I was only reading romances. So I got rid of it, and now that I enjoy fantasy and I love fantasy arguably more than romance, I picked it back up. This duology, All the Stars and Teeth, All the Tides of Fate. This, I haven't heard anybody talk about this. It was an Amazon recommendation, and I read it and I was like, oh shit, like it's different than normal fantasy. It's not the phase and the magic and everything. No, this is, well, magic, yes, but pirates and mermaids. And that just sounded really good to me, so I picked them up. And we picked up This Woven Kingdom by Tara Mafi because I had just finished Shatter Me in November and December and saw that Tara Mafi was making a new duology. So I picked up this, and These Woven Threads came out at the beginning of February. The paperback is releasing at the end of March, so I will be picking it up. I picked up Twisted Games and Twisted Hate. Twisted Games is the only one that I have read. I gave it 3.5, 4 stars. I think I did really like Reese, but I listened to it. I didn't read it, so We all know how I feel about audiobooks. I like them, but I don't really enjoy the books as much if I listen to them. So, Art at Guitar, read this, 4 stars, loved it. Akamoth, read this literally last week in a day, 5 stars, chef's kiss, loved it. And of course, Akawara, which I also read in a day and gave 5 stars. Actually, I gave it a wow out of 5 because that's how I felt. This was a roller coaster of emotions, but I read it and it was amazing. I'm gonna quickly go through February because I've only bought 4 books in February because, like I said, I did not read. So I picked up The Fear by Natasha Preston. I'm currently in the middle of this. I'm about halfway through. Super good. I've been seeing her everywhere. I picked up Tessa Bailey's new release, Secretly Yours. Have not read this yet. I gotta catch up on some Tessa Bailey, but it was a cute cover, spring vibes. It's been nice where I live, so. Her game, I picked this up when I picked up The Fear, just because I haven't read thrillers in a while, and I was like, maybe, but I have yet to read it. But my sister said she's heard really good things about it. And I picked up Daisy Jones and Six, and let me tell you, this book, and the show, but this book, I loved her. I loved her. Killed it. Yes, I know I have the show cover. I don't care because this one show cover makes this book seem even more realistic because I feel like I'm reading an interview out of like a Vogue magazine. So, off with the standalones because there's still a decent amount with these. All of these were pretty much ordered at the same time because I went to my father's house and I haven't been since December and had like an Amazon gift card and cash and everything. So that's kind of what this is. The first standalone I have is Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. I'm guessing football romance. I don't know anything about it. I know Destiny Sidwell, Larry Reeds, they rave about this, so I was like, I'm gonna get it then. And I picked up Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. I actually started reading this, oh god, a year early last year, whenever it came out, on my Kindle, and stopped reading it because I was like, no, this literally sounds like the author took the duff and copy and pasted it down to the name of the guy. Both is Wes. I think one might be Wes, like this is W-E-S, and in the movie it's West. But I want to give it a try because everybody loves it, so I was like, maybe I'll actually read past chapter 2 this time. I want to get into Miss Lucy Score, so I picked up Maggie Moves On. The little dog sold me on this one, I can't lie. And this is one of her shorter ones, so let's see him anywhere. And that is My Favorite Half Night Stand by Christina Lauren. I think the covers got changed, this and one other book by her, but I was like, wait a minute, that's cute, let me pick it up. So I did. This is another Destiny Sidwell recommendation, Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I wanted to start off with this one because this is the one everybody really raves about, not just Destiny Sidwell, but Destiny, she raves about all of them, so I picked up this one. And there's a goat. You sold me at the goat. Next thing I picked up was Something Wilder by Christina Lauren, and I love this cover better than the blue one. This is pretty. It's everything that I want and more. So I am pretty much caught up on my Christina Lauren reads, so I needed to get more, so there we go. Picked up Maybe in Another Life by Taylor Jenkins Reid, which turns out I need to pick up When True Loves as well because that is getting made into a movie and it comes out soon. So I love the cover I got of this. I had to pick up more Taylor Jenkins Reid after reading Daisy Jones and the Six, so we got her, and the concept of this sounds amazing because it's like my life. So thrillers, we got The Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose. Everybody has been talking about this and I need to read it for myself. And this is like the husband kills or is on trial for the murder of his mistress, and his wife is his defense attorney or investigating it or something like that. So the last standalone I picked up was The Island by Natasha Preston, and this one sounds good too, and I think I'm going to pick this one up. next. I'm gonna pick up my next thriller because it sounds amazing and it's so short. Also, the series. First one I see is Bad Girl Reputation by Elle Kennedy. This is the second book in the Avalon Bay series. The third one comes out in July. And Elle Kennedy is releasing so many books this year. First off, she released a duology that I didn't even know about, like The Prep and the Rogue, I think is what they're called. And then she just announced a whole new series she's starting that comes out later this year. This Kennedy is, she's releasing a lot. So I got a lot to catch up on. Then, like I said, I'm getting into Lucy Score, or I want to, so I picked up Things We Never Got Over. Come on, because I haven't read it, but the cover's adorable too. It's small town romance. Listen, when I started reading, I wasn't a slow burn person. Maybe I changed. You know, I like fantasy now. Maybe I changed a little bit. So maybe I'll like something a bit more slow. Grumpy Sunshine. Enemies to Lovers. Small town romance. And this series was on my must read for 2023 list, Knock 'em Out series, so we picked her up, and then naturally we picked up Things We Hide from the Light. And we will be picking up, what is it, Things We Left Unsaid, the purple one, when that comes out. Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. Obviously I have to finish the Six of Crows book. I have to get the second one, and I wasn't gonna start the first one without having the second one because everybody loves the first. So if I love the first, I'm gonna want to go directly into the second. How can I do that if I don't own it? So now I own it. We got Kingdom of the Cursed, second book in the Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy. I am indeed waiting until Kingdom of the Feared comes out in paperback in September. And it's cheaper to get the hardback instead of the paperback. I don't know why. That's like the new thing I've been seeing on Amazon. Up the last Twisted book, Twisted Lies, obviously, first book. Who's this, Christian and Stella's brother name? Yeah. She thick. But I had to just finish the series. I'm going, why not? You know, I gotta do it. And another series we're finishing. Dreamland Billionaire. So I picked up The Final Offer, Lauren Asher, third book. The chunkiest, it's thick, but this is childhood best friends to lovers. I think this one will be my favorite. I had to pick up A Court of Frost and Starlight and A Court of Silver Flames. I have read this. I think I gave it 3 stars. Just a short little novella, cute. I'm trying everything in me to not read this right now, but I'm so excited for Nesta and Cassian's story. Oh my god. The edits that have been all over my page, I'm trying so hard not to finish the series all in 1 month like I did with that, because then I have a serious book hangover and I'm not going to want to pick up anything else. So I'm trying so hard. Well, yeah, I picked up 2 brand new series that I did not have on my shelf, and that is the Carval trilogy, Carval by Stephanie Weber. And I mainly picked these up because I really want to read The Ballad of Never After. And I know I don't have to read these beforehand, but I'm interested in these too. So we have Carval, Legendary, and Finale, and these are some stunning covers. Last 3 books we have in this haul that I picked up is a whole another series, and that is Serpent and Dove, Blood and Honey, and Gods and Monsters by Shelby Morin. I'm so excited. So hopefully the plan is, once I finish this, I will have 2 new amazing fantasy series to start, or actually I technically have a lot. We'll see if that actually happens. That is all of the books. I told you guys there was a lot, I'm sorry, but we got through them all, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love watching book hauls, so I hope you guys enjoy watching this one too. So for today's video, if you guys want to see a reading vlog of me reading any of these books, or you recommend any of these books and think I should read them next, be sure to let me know down below, and I will be sure to do that. Be sure to stay tuned for my next videos. My next video. Check out my previous ones, and I'll see you guys later. Oh my god, I didn't even tell you guys to do all the shindigs. While you're down in the comments section, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more book hauls, because Who wouldn't? And while you're giving this video a thumbs up, be sure to click the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed and join our little book community. And now I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
1, 2, 3.